Hey, Errol, 2014, you put out a tweet. You said, I can beat any welterweight fighting on this card with me Saturday night. I know I'll get my chance next year. You beat Francisco Castrillo in Las Vegas. On that card was Devin Alexander, Amir Khan, any welterweight you say you could beat. Keith Thurman, Victor Ortiz. Not you the top dog. You always been this damn confident, man.
Definitely. It's just, I'm not even going to say it's the work I put in. It's just how confident I am in my abilities. Like, I just feel like no one can beat me, and if they do beat me, they're gonna go through hell trying to. So my thing is, if you can outpoint me and beat me, I'm gonna make it a fight, a dog fight, and we're gonna go to war. So if I can beat you and outpoint you, that's what I'm just gonna do. So I just feel like none of those guys could beat me skill wise, talent wise, or have more dog than me.
EJ said you're going to have to go through hell to beat me. You know what I'm saying? He got that warrior mentality, and that's what we like to hear. Let's go, EJ.
You feel like even though Ugas is the guy, coming from Cuba, like you said, going after the American dream, and even though, you've had more success in the pros.
That was a long time ago. All that coming from American Dream, he get on 24. I mean, not 24.
Yeah, we got you.
He get on Showtime, showing his Paddocks and Rolexes and kissing his girlfriend and all that different type of stuff, showing off his house and all that. That was a long time ago. I feel like I'd have had more tragic things happen to me a lot, earlier than he had. He just had his. Was it 10 years ago or whatever, 15 years ago? I feel like he accomplished the American dream. He's probably not as hungry as he was. We'll see, though.
You knew
EJ ain't trying to hear none of that third world country shit. And he says, he's hungrier than the Ugas. But if Ugas put those sugarcane feet on him, and, he's been cut by rusty car rims and stuff from Cuba, he might be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But EJ is on point.
I was going with it. I'm like, despite all that, do you got the bigger chip on your shoulder than him? Because all the shit people say in the car accident and all of that, you're the hungrier fighter.
Definitely.
It comes to a time when people, like you said, people get a point where they're not as hungry. Being from the South, I know how it is. Like, I'm not able to do the stuff you're doing for your parents, but I was able to pay my mom's house, buy a ranch in the South, and surprise her with that. Hopefully she ain't watching, but stuff like that. And, that motivates us because it's like our generation before didn't have what we have. So you're the foundation for your family. So people don't understand, I'm hungry, man. Like, and I understand that's coming from you. Coming from a third world country with Ugas, his may not be a little like yours. You still driving to be something great. You got your kids depending on you. I see you buying property, buying land. So you still hungry, and I see what you're talking about here, where he may lack that.
Definitely, man. For me, it's about, it's all about, right now, like, I'm fine, but I'm not selfish. It's about my kids. It's about, generational wealth. It's about, mother. It's about my father. It's about my nieces, my nephews, and things like that. So if I can, take care of my nieces, nephews, and sisters, and those other things, why not? So, that's what I'm aiming to do, because myself, I'm okay. It's just, everybody else.
Errol, right now, is the game plan 2 fights this year, or is it, or you just, what's the game plan looking like for you from a business standpoint?
It's looking like 2 fights.
All right. Yeah, we know what it's all about, you know what I mean? But, if the opportunity to fight Terrence Crawford isn't there, for me I got to a point where Terrence Crawford was the only one I wanted to fight. I had that fight with Sebastian Formella, and then I was like, nothing else if it's not Terrence. Are you at the point where you're saying, I'm not getting in the ring if it's not Terrence Crawford, or are you still willing to take on whoever the business can bring to you?
Well, I already told them, the powers that be, so to say, what people
yes,
say.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Shawn,
yeah.
I already told what I want, and I'm not like it's hard for me to make this weight. Straight. I'm a lot older now. I'm not young as it used to be. Losing 8 pounds in a day is not easy.
Yeah.
So, I told him this is the fight I want. And then after that, I'm moving up. So it's two more fights. It's Ugas and
Crunch time.
next, and then it's over for me.
Okay, right there for all Errol Spence Jr. detractors. He wants Ugas and he wants Terrence Crawford. So, you know what I'm saying? He's put it out there for everybody to hear. So if you don't take that, you're just a hater.
It's over for me. I'm going up.
Boom, boom.
EJ, man, interestingly enough, with you and like some of the greatest matchups, it's like they were made for each other. Ali and Frazier, Leonard and Hearns. Do you feel like you don't like to talk just to talk? You don't love interviews. You're a man's man. You're a very proud father. Do you feel like, with all that said, there's no one more like you in the division or maybe in boxing than Terrence Crawford? Kind of two similar dudes.
I don't know. Probably, demeanor wise, but other than that, I don't know how he is, off camera, things like that. So, but he seemed like a, cool dude. I talked to him before. He seemed like a cool, real dude. But, I guess we kind of similar as far as like doing interviews and being in the public eye, things like that.
And Errol, you and Shawn gave us one of the greatest.
My man EJ, he humble to the end, with even all the insults and everything, he's just keeping it cool with Terrence Crawford, with all the insults and, saying he's ducking and everything, these guys are not the same. One guy's is a good businessman. One guy should have signed with the PBC a long time ago, and we could have had these fights instead of making up propaganda through his camp, So, to me, there's the difference, One guy straight up, and one guy, hides behind his camp and make up stories.
Fights, man, I've probably seen ever in boxing. Obviously, I was pissed my boy lost, but I felt like the knockdown was the difference. Man, I'm gonna ask both of you guys. What did you guys know and think going into that fight? Because obviously, on paper, people just say.
Finally, the moment of truth. Shawn Porter been waiting on this moment. He's been practicing this shit all week. What to say once he got this interview. Look at how he's looking. He's calculating in his mind already. How he gonna spin this shit.
You were gonna dominate Shawn, and you're probably confident that you were gonna stop him early, and vice versa with Shawn. Like, what did you think going into the fight with Spence? You knew how special he was, and Spence. You pissed me off when you started dancing in the 10th round. I said, this motherfucker get.
They stopped playing.
Big Tough?
Yeah.
A Dallas anthem.
I said, you're the reason why I couldn't use. I just started listening.
I know in Shawn Porter's mind, he's thinking, damn, maybe if it would have been playing pretty and green, I could have got amped up and knocked Errol Spence Jr. down, He should have had him a damn anthem, and maybe he would have won this fight. He's sitting back and just taking it all in, Southside, the realest, Errol Spence Jr. came out and got pumped up and knocked down Shawn Porter in the next round.
The Yellow Beezy like a year ago because of you. I was like, I can't do it. So, what was you guys thinking going into that fight? And when you were in that fight, in that fight or after that fight, because I feel like that was like one of you guys' greatest performance, both of you guys.
The crazy thing is, like, my coach, like the whole training camp, like we was like, training the box, keep them turning, do all this and that. And I'm, in the back of my mind, I already knew what I was on. I was like, man, we finna fight. like forget all this boxing and things like that. So I don't know how my coach didn't know what I was gonna do, because even in sparring, like the sparring was more like I wasn't moving like that. Like I was fighting, so I already knew like it's gonna be a fight. I didn't know if I was gonna stop or anything like that. I just knew it was gonna be all out work. I knew Shawn he can take a lot. He gonna give a lot too. So I knew I was like, man, whoever gonna go down first, or whoever gonna get stopped first, or get their wheel broken first, it is what it's gonna be.
And you, Shawn?
No, it's funny that that's how it is. Like sometimes your coach is telling you, all right, this is the game plan. This is what we need to do.
You give him I got you.
You get a thumbs up and all that, but in the back of your mind, you're like, I know how it's going down. Yeah. For me, it was just the opportunity to show the world that he said we did the press conference, and I kind of went up there and just kind of freestyled somewhat of a poem. And then when Errol got up there, he said, I ain't got no poems or no similes prepared, but I'm gonna just, this is what it's gonna be. I was prepared to go out there and show the truth that I was, number one, better than what everybody out there was saying that I was, and that I could fight this dude the way that nobody expected me to fight him. And I remember, just fast forward, the round before he landed the punch that caused me to put my canvas on the ground on the canvas to catch myself. I was thinking to myself, somebody's got to get a knockdown. If nobody gets a knockdown, this is gonna be a draw. And the round after is when he caught me with a great shot, and I was more pissed at the fact that what I determined was gonna be
you were on the wrong,
and I was on the wrong side of that. And I remember I was like, Jack, get out of the way. And that's why I looked at Errol like, let's go. Number one, I wanted to let you know that I was cool, that don't come running up on me because I'm cool. But beyond that, I was legitimately upset and mad that I was the one that got knocked down. Existence. Yeah, but it led to something I think great in a moment, and I think it led to something great in the sport of boxing for a very long time. So, hey man, thank you for your time, especially on a Sunday.
If Ugas here is not a stain on me, I have a feeling he's going down in that round.
Hey, Errol, Ugas gonna watch that Porter fight. He's like, I'm gonna rumble with his ass like Porter.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, Errol, have a good night, my man. Bless you moving forward. Yeah. I'm gonna do the best I can to stop hating on you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Errol, you want me to hit him with a check left?
Yeah.
What you hit him with?
I'll hit him with a chair. Hit him
twice?
It was a sweeping left hand.
Oh, sweeping left hand? All right.
Kind of like a left hook out of the southpaw stance.
Hey, God bless you, big dog, and we'll see you down there in Dallas.
Y'all too.
Take it easy.
Thanks,
you, man.
Errol.
Appreciate it.
Good dude right there, man.
It was a good time.
The truth.
Yep. The truth.
I think that's the loosest he ever been in an interview.
Sorry, Hafey.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the part.
Because
It's
the
the
Jamel
part.
Charlo. Yeah.
What do you say?
Start the music.
No. Oh, wait, I didn't know him still.
Yeah, no, we're still on.
It's a podcast.
Still on.
Some of us.
He's got a wedding.
For once, I was the one checking the group chat, and you guys.
I don't know what he said.
This is the Porter Way. Have a great day.
Yep.
What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.